Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. How about a scouting report on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's Nico Horner.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
Ball
off the inside corner. 2-1. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
John Birdie at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Birdie getting to start at the hot corner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just...
Horner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook. Excellent footwork. Came up with a nice crow hop. Throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Tucker around third. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swanson with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That's a ball.
Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one lifted in the air center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starter, Ben Brown. What do we have on him?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work at all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now 1 away.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And now the rookie second baseman. Now a check swing grounder up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 2nd out of the inning. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the
tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Turner now. Turner with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Turner pops it up. Muncy under it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Carson Kelly in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, base hit down the line.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Man at first with one gone. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. That one lifted to left. Hernandez moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Cubs lead one. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Brown back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Mookie now, and there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner out at first with 1 gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker snags it for the 2nd out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Will Smith to the plate. That one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Squirts away a little bit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, Swanson. That's the third out, inning over. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Here comes a pitch. And ball one. And that one sliced foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab. One up, one down.
The third baseman, number 5, John.
Down the third baseman, John Birdie. Flied to right his first time. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Stays alive. That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Third home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. And a big swing and a miss. Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out to short, Swanson. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, number 6.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1 so far. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. Never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The bat, number 7,
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball 1 there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The wind and the pitch. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it to first. And Swanson is set down.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin Turner.
Here's JT at the dish. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2006. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And that one is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Go ahead run on base. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses the zone. 2-1. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in L.A., bottom 4. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Clayton Kershaw. That one drifts inside.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in for a strike. Into center. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Muncy at the plate and takes high there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Mookie now, and he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Inside ball.
And
Foul ball.
foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Turns and fires the Betts. The rare K for Mookie. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Snell back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Lays down a bunt to the right side. To Betts at second for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 1 for 2.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Crow Armstrong leads off first with one away. Now 1-1. Upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner on the go. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. Can't glove it cleanly. The run scores from third, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well.
Ball 2. 2-0.
That one misses. 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. That one inside. Look out. Two outs.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The relay, he will score. It's 4-1.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Blake Snell is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Kirby Yates.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dansby Swanson digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And now it's even up. Yates, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And there's a foul ball. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first, and Swanson is set down. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 1. back here at Dodger Stadium. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one ripped way back there. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
Nothing but curveball so
two
far
strikes.
in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one fouled off. And that's outside.
That's just out.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. The other way, and foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now 4-2. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Justin Turner. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Banda appears to be getting loose. The 0-1. Just missed. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
So JT is down on strikes.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Happ up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses, and that's ball two.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Two now. That one just misses. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner! There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Happ stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy. And that'll do it. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley up and loosening in the pen. Number 43 also throwing. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 1-1. That one missed. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the number 2 hitter. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's a little high. Ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
2-1.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ben Brown won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. Caleb Thielbar gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Clayton Kershaw getting a chance to hit. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ grabs it on the run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. And the sweeper is off the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. That one outside. And the count now even up. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 2.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you have the time.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia. So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when they're consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And there's a ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering upstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Hernandez pulls that one down, and there's one down.
The third baseman, number 5.
So digging in, John Birdie. And that drops in for a strike. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one missing low. Next offering is fouled back. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. A little bit high. Full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Seiya Suzuki waiting to hit for the Cubs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hernandez snags it on the run.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Presley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Mookie digs in here.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
know what they told you about me. The boy is a soldier, that's me.
Check swing called strike.
0-1.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Toss to Turner, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. Not in time. He's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hat has a beat on it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. Throw to first. Hernandez back in on a dive. Now he breaks his bat. Birdie on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. One left for LA. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. That to right. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter of the 7th, shortstop,
Swanson digs in. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. Trinan, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The count 2-1, and a swing and a miss there. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The first baseman, Number 3, Justin Turner.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Justin Turner.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one 95 to finish him off. And the Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kelly right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Strike on the inside corner. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. That one missed. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Tying run at the plate. And that's fouled off. Just missed the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Freeman stands at first with 1 out. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
A new pitcher in the game, Tyson Miller. So up next, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a sac bunt here. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Trying to move the runners over. Birdie fires over to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fought off foul. The Dodgers threatening. In the air, left field. Happ sizing this one up. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Digging in, Carson Kelly.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in the foreign now.
Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fastball is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. Liner, base hit.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. Step off, throw to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed. His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Out there to center. Edman makes the grab on the run. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Porter Hodge.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hernandez batting with one down takes a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. The Cubbies trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
You see how high my degrees be? You see them jock trying to beat me? It's only one man believe me.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Corner. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. Oh, I got a feeling. Get it crackin' like a killer. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just wanna put a cream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a bees. A little thick thing, keep it got a like she shines with Davis. Ever since a young, I've been the leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the